Hey, what's up? It's Greg at Fisherman Tech Coolers, and today I'm here to show you guys the new VR series from Staal. For 2021, the VR series has had an inline change. Call it Gen2 or Rev2. This is going to be the second generation here. If you guys aren't familiar with the VR series, it's a great lineup of reels for saltwater fishing, for the coastal anglers who fish the surf, the jetty, the pier, even the boat. It is an all-machined aluminum at a 61 T6 aluminum. It actually is a modular design or uni-body, so it has a one-piece body. There's two rotors, and there's four spools on the sizes. So there's a 125, a 150, a 175, and a 200. The 125 and 150 share a rotor. The 175 and 200 share a rotor. There's also been recently an introduction of the VR 50 series, and very soon there'll be a VR 75. The 50 and the 75 will be on its own smaller body. They'll both share the same body. Obviously, they'll have different spools, and they'll also be different rotors. The change here with the VR second generation is going to be in the bigger sizes. You're going to have an extended foot on the 75 and also the 200 size frame. It's about 8 millimeters longer. That's going to help out with giving you some more clearance in here. For some of the larger hands, or maybe you're fishing colder weather with gloves, it's going to give you less interference. It's going to help out, no more knuckle busting. So what else is new and improved on the VR Gen2 series? For the most part, the main upgrade that anglers should really be focused on is the main shaft. So I have the spools off here. Just wanted to show you the main shaft differences. The silver reel here is the Gen 1, and the black reel is the Gen 2. As you see, the main shaft on the Gen 2 series is much larger. It's also a new material. It's a 17.4 pH hardened stainless steel main shaft. So you apply drag pressure, heavier drag pressures, that spool's getting sucked over towards the line roller as the line's getting pulled out there. That spool shaft, when it flexes, it's going to open up that main shaft seal and allow water to intrude. And that was an issue on a lot of reels that put seals on the shaft that have a shaft that's not so rigid. So by Staal making the upgrade on the Gen 2, they've made a more waterproof reel and a more durable reel. If you're also looking for some other upgrades that kind of Staal has brought some extra value to the table, you'll see that the first thing that kind of catches my eye is this larger drag knob. Looking at the original Gen 1 and the Gen 2, you can kind of see the differences there. This is the 150 silver Gen 1. This is the 150 black Gen 2. You can clearly tell the difference in that drag knob. What you can't really tell is the spools are very similar. However, the drag is different. The flagship series from Staal, which is the X-Series, has had Staal's patented waterproof sealed drag, which is a new design that they brought into the second generation series. In the original series, the spool drag had seals, but the design was basically the washers were keyed to the shaft. On this series, they went and brought in that X series, kind of trickled down that feature in here and brought that patented drag in. It actually has a hub, and the drag washers are keyed to the hub, which the shaft has a pin, which I'll show you here. The main shaft is pinned, just like on the X series. And then there's a hub on the spool, just like the X series, which locks in or keys in. There's also a seal on the top, and there's a seal on the bottom. So there's a lot of reels out there that you'll have a waterproof drag kind of title or claim in terms of the list of features on a reel. But there's very few reels that you can actually remove the spool and drop it in the water and call it waterproof. Most of the time what you'll find is that the spools are considered waterproof or achieve waterproof ability once there's a spool on the reel and once there's a drag knob compressing down, normally on a washer, some sort of seal there that tightens up with pressure. The Staal X-Series and also the new VR Gen2 series is not that way. As I described, there's a seal on top, seal on bottom. This reel is sealed, this spool is sealed without actually having pressure on it. You'll see there's a much more robust clicker on the bottom side. To me, that was a really nice improvement that they made on this. You'll also notice, just like the Gen 1 and the Gen 2s, they will have a micro adjust drag knob. The drag knob is very fine tunable, so you have a large range of drag pressures that you're able to fish. You'll see there's detents on here, just like on the X-Series, so you can kind of feel the clicks when you put the drag knob on. You will notice at first, kind of caught my eye, this drag knob is much larger, a little different design too than the original. It is a little bit heavier, so maybe you want to call that a weakness, but I think the advantage it gives you with the achieving a higher drag pressure and also the micro kind of adjustments, I think are an advantage. You can kind of hear those, kind of feel them too when you're tightening them up when you're fishing the reel. In terms of the actual rotors, the bail, the line roller, all that's very, very similar. It's actually the same. The handle's also the same between the Gen 1 and the Gen 2. The gears are the same on the Gen 1 and the Gen 2. They are spiral bevel cut stainless steel gears. So you have a top quality gear. And you also have a really good, durable, long lasting set of gears so you can put up through some solid fishing over the years. For all you southpaws, there's finally going to be the VR series in the left hand, a true left hand. For purposes of this video, I do not have one right now to show, but I can tell you it will be a true lefty. The handle will be on the right side, so it's a right-hand crank, and it'll actually spin counterclockwise. It's been a request for many years. Van Staal's finally taken action and going to bring it out to you guys, so we'll hopefully have them in very soon. And that will be in the sizes of the 51, the 151, and 201. So if you're looking for a left-handed reel, a true lefty where you retrieve on the right-hand side, the Van Staal VR Gen2 reels finally will fill that void for you. The VR series comes packaged with a bailless kit, so you can convert from a full bail to a bailless model with minimal tools. It's a very simple job. The VR 75 is a brand new size that's coming out soon, and it's a total gem. It's basically the VR 50, like I have here in my hand, but it's going to have a little more line capacity. It's going to hold about 70 more yards of 20-pound braid, and also puts out 29 inches per turn, which is going to be great for a variety of species. The quick line retrieve is great for topwater fishing when you're looking to burn back lures and a quick stop and go retrieve, or if you're looking to kind of skip a lure off the surface, like little metals and little epoxy jigs. So take a look at the VR Gen 2 series. You'll see that there's a little bit heavier of a weight to them, physical weight. They're about 1.2 ounces heavier throughout the entire size ranges. That being said, the reels, I think it's actually net benefit. When you think about the new features that are brought into it, it still balances and feels very nice on the same rods that you may have had a Gen 1 on. ODM, Lamiglas, St. Croix. There's lots of different brands out there. They're all going to match up really nice on these. The 150 size I really like for like that 9-foot, 9.6. For the average, say plugging, casting of lures that I do here in New Jersey on the beaches and the inlet. If you're looking to get into a little bigger fishing, a little bigger rod, bigger lures, an 11-foot rod, let's say, the 175 and 200 are really going to fill that job. On the lighter tackle side of things, you're looking to do some fluking on the beach. Maybe you're going after albies. Maybe you're down in Florida doing some flounder fishing, smaller snook, small puppy drum, something like that. Doing some red fishing. That 50 and that new 75 size really going to fit that bill for you. Matching that up on like a 7.6 rod or even a lighter tackle 8-foot rod. Those two reels are definitely going to be a perfect choice. So if there's an angler that's looking for a saltwater reel for inshore fishing, those coastal anglers might be kayak fishing, might be fishing off the surf, jetties, maybe the banks, but taking some salt and sandy conditions into account, the VR series is a really good option. It's right around that $500 to $600 price point. If you're looking for a reel for saltwater fishing, these are going to put out more than enough drag for your fishing applications. They're going to hold more than enough line for most fishing applications, and they're going to be a stainless gear, all metal body. They're going to handle just about anything you throw at them. The Van Staal VR Series is available at Fisherman's Headquarters. Stop in the shop or shop online at fishermansheadquarters.com. Fisherman's Headquarters is also a Van Staal Warranty Center We're service reels here in-house. If you've got a service need, looking for Van Staal reel parts, give us a call. Love to help you out.